For many Mid-Michigan families, seeing the Nutcracker is a holiday tradition. Of course, the performance means a lot to the audience. But as you'll see this morning in my Tell Me Something Good report, the show means so much more for a special group of young dancers. The festively familiar sights and sounds of the Nutcracker come to life each holiday season at the Wharton Center, thanks to the Children's Ballet Theater of Mid-Michigan.
My family gets to see me.
9-year-old Jordan Goward is one of the stars. She plays a gumdrop in the land of sweets and says nothing sweeter than being on stage performing.
Do what I love to do because I really love dancing.
Unfortunately for her, it's an opportunity that doesn't come often enough.
I have a disability, spinal muscular atrophy, and I don't have enough muscle to walk. So I need a wheelchair to help me move around.
And move around she does. Jordan let our camera ride with her to see and gain a new perspective on what it means to be a dancer.
Be independent, and even though sometimes they might seem hard, I don't let that stop me.
It's not stopping her goody-goody gumdrop good friends either.
Somebody gets to do my makeup and hair.
4 girls in all are dancing out their dreams thanks to a partnership between the Children's Miracle Network at Sparrow Hospital and CBT.
It draws awareness to therapies and the medical attention that the girls need in order to be able to participate in events like this.
I get to be myself. As
well as a beautiful gumdrop performer, player, and most of all, dancer. And Jordan and her friends have one more performance of the Nutcracker today. The Children's Ballet Theater putting it on for area schools and students this afternoon at the Wharton.
What a great attitude she has too.
She and all of her friends,
Yeah.
they're so positive, and I must say, getting to be on stage, it's just a small picture of what the performing arts can mean to all of us.
Oh yeah.
The doors they can open up, the feelings they can bring, and what timing for the holidays.
Absolutely.
Cheers
Absolutely.
to all of them. Very proud of you here on the morning show. Hang around here long enough, and you're bound to become someone or something else quite quick.
There's not anything quite like this, I think, in Mid-Michigan.
Welcome to the Costume Shop in downtown Lansing, where Katie Doyle works with her team of volunteers. Once a collection of the Lansing Civic Players, the thousands of costumes and pieces are now managed by the Riverwalk Theater. And get this, you don't have to be an onstage actor to get costumed up.
You come in and you give us we do ask for a deposit, and then the rental process varies from if you just want an accessory or two. It's a fine resource. You can come in here and get anything from any era.
And unlike your typical Halloween or costume store, the amazing thing about having an entire theatrical collection at your disposal is you can be literally almost anything. For example, Chief Inspector Clouseau of the Sûreté, Guignard.
You can find just about everything here.
Or a grand magic carpet trader from Aladdin, waha!
We have things that are vintage from the 1920s.
Or perhaps even a medieval lord of the manor or similarly themed regal character.
Any of the volunteers help them get something that's perfect for them.
In the end, no matter what you choose, your outfit truly will be one of a kind.
No one is going to have the costume like yours.
And by renting that cool character costume, you'll be donating back to local theater, helping keep places like this open and thriving, and the performing arts scene in Mid-Michigan alive and vibrant.
Exactly, that's what we're hoping.
Glad to dress you up with some good news. I'm Evan Pincinalt. I think. Lansing Strong. It's how Terry Carella, the Director of Communications for Cooley Law School, describes herself as a marathon runner now. And after being so close to the blast that shocked the city of Boston and the country last year, she's racing to get back and show that strength. I'll share with you her inspiring story in this morning's Tell Me Something Good.
Minute you go by the Sit Go sign, you are almost there.
There being the finish line, where Lansing native Terry Carella was headed only moments before last year's unforgettable tragedy.
And I got to the finish line, and I was just about ready to grab my medal, and a loud explosion, tons of billowing smoke, and I just looked to the woman next to me and said, "That's not good."
Now 1 year later, and ready to return for her 10th Boston Marathon, Terry remembers more than just the chaos and fear of that day.
The generosity of the people, they came out and they immediately moved into help mode. They saw that this was a problem. They didn't, run away or anything. They came out and they helped.
Something she also found here in mid-Michigan after getting home. And that help, support, encouragement from her friends at Playmakers to her Lansing Marathon running mates has her now looking forward to a Boston reunion.
I'm so excited about going back this year and to be with the runners and be with the Boston community.
A community unwavering in its ability to persevere. Just like all the runners who crossed that fateful finish line.
Nothing like this kind of experience will make a runner or anyone dig their heels in and say, we are going to be there and we're going to show you that we're going to survive and become better people because of it.
People from Lansing, from across the state, from across the country, who are all truly now Boston strong.
We came out of this stronger.
Glad to tell you something good. I'm Evan Pincenalt.
He's an artist you have to see or sometimes see through to believe. And he's now breathing new life into Lansing's old town while also making national headlines. It's time to meet Craig Mitchell-Smith, the glass man with the Midas touch, or as he likes to remind me, don't touch.
I am so happy to be here in Old Town. I am 4th generation Lansing, so this is a homecoming for me.
With his roots returned to Lansing, it's only fitting Craig's craft keeps growing.
We can spread out and make larger and larger pieces, and the work is going further and further away.
All the way to Disney World now. His newest piece, Flight of the Monarch, will take off and spread its wings at Epcot for the International Flowering Garden Festival this spring.
Doing something magical for a place as magical as Disney is a perfect fit for me. I'd never been to Disney as kids. I'm a kid now.
His youthful enthusiasm blossoming, just like the natural scenes the former florist now creates out of glass.
Everything I do is my response to something absolutely beautiful that I saw in nature. All the pieces of glass are made flat. By firing them a second time, they collapse onto the form.
You're like the Willy Wonka
It is.
of glass.
This is my chocolate factory.
I love it.
And what's not to love? A local artist following his dreams and ending up at the place where dreams come true.
Magic happens right here.
What an experience. Wow.
Every Tuesday in July, so we have 2 more Tuesdays available. You come here, you pick a time, we're gonna line you up behind the pace car, stage you on pit road, get the full experience, and then you're gonna get at least 3 laps around the track. It goes to benefit MIS Cares. MIS Cares is a grant funding program. Last year we were able to give away $75,000 back to the local community.
Once in a lifetime chance and opportunity to come out here and have some fun and help out a good cause. They really can rally behind this without a doubt.
You're literally going to have to rally behind it.
Yeah, absolutely.
you got Phil in front of you over here.
As you can see, I got kind of a unique vehicle, and MIS has been a neighbor of mine for years, and just thought this is a chance I can't pass up on.
You don't even need to go fast to have fun in this. But faster does help.
Paced at 70 miles an hour.
That key was right at 70, but you still feel like a professional driver.
Oh yeah, I mean the banking is compared to no other. Well, every car that comes off says they're just so excited, and it's a totally fun thing to be able to offer people.
Glad to drive home some good news for you. I'm Evan Pincenalt.